The first thing that we're going to need is the converter for the monitor itself, otherwise we can't connect an HDMI device. I will leave a link in the description of all the parts that I'm going to use. So this is the board itself. Also we're going to need, in this case, a Pandora box, because this build is going to be made by a Pandora box. But there is something that I need to explain to you. First, you need to order the cable tree with it, or you can buy it separately, because this cable tree is needed for connecting everything. Also, I'm going to use this complete kit. This is a complete kit with encoder board. But here is something I need to explain to you before you're going to build it. So this is the Haki. I made a separate review about it, of the quality. I like this kit. It's not very cheap. You can buy a cheaper kit if you want, but I think it's very important that you buy a good kit, simply because this is the arcade experience. Right, so this version comes with two colors. I really like the two color versions with light up. But there are quite some things that I need to talk with you about before you're going to start this build, so you understand how to connect this Pandora box in your arcade machine and how it works with the light up buttons. So if it comes to the Pandora box, there are basically two ways you can connect it. Alright, so first of all, what you're going to need are the encoder boards. And you can connect the buttons two ways. So the first way you can connect it is very simple. You're going to use this original cable tree and connect it in the HDMI port over here. If you're doing this, the only problem you have is that you don't have any voltage for light up feature. So what I'm going to do, maybe this is a little bit weird, but I am going to connect it straight into the Pandora box. The reason why I'm doing this is very simple, because I like having the connection straight into the main board. Maybe you can use this USB encoder, but you're always having the trouble, for example, with the menu button missing out features. So I decided to use the encoder board, but I'm going to use the encoder board only, and here it comes, for the light up feature. So I'm going to grab the USB connection from the back, and I'm going to use it for the light up feature. So that is also a way, but what you also can do is that you don't use this cable. You will use these USB boards and use the USB boards completely here on the back of the Pandora box. But there is only a catch, and here it comes. Not all the main boards support this, so that's the first problem you're having. And the second problem you're having is that not both boards can be used for the encoder board, so you need to use a USB hub and two encoder boards. So it's all a little bit of a messy thing to do, but what you can do also is very simple. You just use the original cable tree, not this thing, but you're going to use this original cable tree, and you don't buy the light up buttons. Saves you quite some money and a lot of extra work. Alright, so the first thing and the first step I'm going to do is very simple. I'm going to remove the very dusty control panel, remove it, strip it of all the buttons, and then I'm going to open it up and going to the back, simply because I am going to add the adapter of the screen itself. that completes the build part of the video. Right, so the only thing we need to do is play some games and let's test it out if everything works like a charm. The first thing that we're going to do is play Tekken 6 and try the 2-player mode. Let's see how it works.
Round 1. Fight! Into the heat of battle. Go for it. Rocket launcher.
Alright, so this is what we're going to get with the Pandora Gamed 3D, and I think this is a really good addition to my Wicked mini game corner. It looks beautiful and I'd love to know from you, what do you think of this? So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell, become one of the Wicked family, and it will be great to see you in the next video.